Hello out there all you alloids. Welcome to our first ever Let's Build episode. What? I've been thinking of how I'm going to do extra stuff in Alloidville without cutting into the house part of Alloidville, because that's the whole main point of Alloidville, but we gotta have extra stuff in the town. So I thought we would start a whole new series where I built little small things throughout Alloidville that aren't subscribers' houses, places you guys can hang out. And I've got a few things already planned on. But the first thing I wanted to build was Alloidville Off-Centered Park. Off-Centered Park, that's what we're calling it. Alloidville Off-Centered Park. Just because this would be a real quick, easy thing to build, and this is the first thing I said I wanted to build. I haven't really told you about the other things. Let's be a little secret. Now, all I've done so far, guys, I put out a little path. And this is what we're going to do in here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to build a little tree with a tree swing. Now, you could, of course, use just a regular old tree and all that, blah, 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 blah. Well, first things, actually, let's go ahead and light up the park. Torching all four corners, just to give it a little romantic glow at nighttime. Ooh, it's just becoming nighttime. I should have slept before I started recording this. I didn't realize what time it was. So we'll do this real quick, and then we'll show you guys. This is just how I've built parks now for the past couple years. Pretty much the entire time I played Minecraft, parks were the first thing I creatively built. You know, I did some looking on YouTube before I started building my first parks, and it's just like a collation of different parks that I've seen. Some of the things I've seen that I liked. So right now I can't remember what the videos I looked at because it was so long ago. But I built a few parks like this for me and my wife in our worlds when we play on the Xbox together. So I figured what better way to build a park for Alloidville, but do it the way I know how. And then as we build other stuff, maybe we can get a little bit more creative. And I don't know. Like I said, I got a couple buildings already planned out for us to build. And I figure stuff like this would be quick little 10-minute fillers for days like today when I just haven't had a chance to record anything. So I can have this up in no time. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and build our tree. And I'm building a tree because this is the tree that's going to have a tree swing, and the way I do this, it really makes it feel like it's easier to get the tree swing in it. So first things first, let's go ahead and this is what we're going to stand on as we build it. Bring it up to about right here, and then we'll start branching off on it real quick. Let's make it so we can get up there. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be some tricky walking here. Better crouch. And I should have made a few more fences, because this one right here we want to come out a little bit, because this is where this tree swing is going to hang from right here. Alright, so let's go grab some more. We'll have to make them. Make 6 more, it should be enough. Only got 12 planks. Okay, that should work. We should be able to make something work out of 6. Oh, we could probably just come here. Hopefully I got enough wood for this. I tried to plan out and get everything I just knew I was going to need for this. All we're using the wood for now, though, is to get up the tree at the moment. I don't think we're going to need... Yeah, we're not going to need it no more. There we go. And really, actually, to be honest, we probably don't need to climb up there no more because we've got the top part done. Oh, yeah, we are going to have to climb up there because we got to put the leaves on there. Forgot all about that. But what we can do is we'll have another branch coming out this way. Now, it may not look much like a tree yet, guys, but have some faith. And give it a little bit of time as I work my magic here. You guys will see that this is actually a pretty good design. And just think of whatever direction you want the tree to push out in as you do it. You can really put these fence posts anywhere you want, because really what these fence posts are going to act as is a place for us to put down our leaves. And I'm doing birch fences with birch leaves, and you can do whatever kind of fence posts you want, or whatever kind of leaves you want, just whatever suits your fancy that day, really. And now the trick is, to make it really stand out, what you want to do is you want to cover every fence post to begin with. Anywhere you can see fence posts, and we're actually going to need some more. I think about it for the swing, so I really haven't. I really didn't get enough stuff. But anywhere you can see fence posts for the branches, you want to cover up. Pretty much you're trying to mimic, we're going to mimic the shape of a tree in Minecraft. We're going to have it come up a little bit higher here in the top. And we'll have it push around. we're pretty much just making our own tree. And like I said, that's just because it makes it a little bit easier to get the tire swing on here. So let's come over here. We'll go ahead and drop down now because I don't think we're going to need any more up here. And we're going to have to use all 4 of those to make the rest of the fence posts we're going to need. First, let's go ahead and fill this in. Like I said, anywhere you can really see, anywhere you can see the fence posts, you want to fill in with the leaves, just to give it that more natural look. As you add more layers, it gets harder to see through, and it really gives it the look, in the end, of a tree you wouldn't actually find in a park. And we want to leave a couple spaces clear for our tree swing to come through, because we can't connect the fence posts to anything but fence posts. They can't connect to these leaves. I don't think it would connect to the leaves. I haven't really tried. It's just, like I said, it's just the way I've always done it, so. As we add to this, it's going to start giving it more of an actual natural tree look. As you see, the more we put down, the less of the fence posts you see. And that's really the key of this, is we want to cover up as much of the fence posts as we can with it still looking like a natural tree. We don't want to look too fake. So that's the trick, just to make sure you got enough. Now we're going to have to run around out here to the side, and while we're out here, we'll go ahead and make us a few more fence posts. And the tree is really going to be the longest part of this build, making this tree. Everything else is just simple, stupid stuff. Stuff you guys probably do in your own houses or own survival builds, like, you know, seats and stuff like that. You know, you gotta have places to sit in the park, or otherwise, why would you want to go? So back here actually does look pretty good, and you're really not going to see this side a whole lot. We'll probably put some more right here. Ooh, that's all right. Those won't take long to go grab it all. Actually, unless we're not covered on this side, we are. Well, we're gonna need some right there. So I'll go ahead and pause the recording real quick, guys, just so it's still a short episode, and we'll get the rest of my materials. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I went ahead and gathered up the rest of everything we needed. I've already took some leaves, filled in the back part of the tree, but you guys can really see now what I'm talking about, how it looks a little bit more like an actual small little tree you'd find in a park. One of those little skinny trees. Alright, so now for the swing. The swing's my favorite part. Now these are the little holes we left open when we started building this. Right? Okay, so we'll take these down like so. Oh, not like that. We were doing so good without the misplaced blocks. And then right here in between them, we'll put a slab. Actually, we're actually going to have to take out these leaves here. Otherwise, you're going to conk your head when you swing. Yeah, think of that. So there you go, guys. A little tree with a swing so far in our park. Now everything else is pretty quick. So what we'll do now is we're going to plant some real trees in the remaining 3/4. And that's going to help give it a real natural park look. Now another thing we're going to do is we're going to come right here in this little central clearing area, and we're going to dig us out a little pond. Now I like doing my ponds in this basic shape right here, pretty much like a star shape. And the reason for such, I will show you now. Because now, we can actually take out these middle blocks. Because if you go to the park, if you ever take your family out to the park and they got a little pond, it's never just a straight drop. It's always a shallow pond, and it gradually goes in. So there you go. A little pond. Now we just gotta fill that up with some water. The only thing I'm missing is some lily pads. Usually I like to put lily pads in my ponds. Just like toss a couple in there. You don't need a lot. Maybe like 2 lily pads is usually all you need. You know, just to give it that extra little natural effect. Because you never see a pond that clean. But we have yet to find a swamp. So as soon as I find a swamp in my survival world here, guys, because that's where Alloidville is. It's actually the same as my survival world. Most of you guys should know that, but for newcomers, Alloidville, what we're building now, this is my survival world, so you know. I have to find it first. I can't just open up the creative menu and bring it up, because as I showed you guys before, there is no changing the game mode. I can't go to creative. So I mean, everything we do, we have to actually go get ourselves. But we'll finish filling up the pond here. And that's going to be the second longest step, is filling up the pond, because I only brought one bucket. I don't know why. The other buckets, I have like 2 other buckets in the armory, and I just only grabbed one. But it won't take that long. Really all you need is a bucket in all corners. So just run back and forth real quick. Just a little bit of running around. You know, another good thing about this episode, guys, is you're getting a sneak peek at the next House of Alloidville. It's not quite finished yet. That's a good bit to go, actually, but there you go. You guys know where it's going to be at now. It's going to be right here at the new park. Oh boy, I really should have brought the other buckets with me. I don't want to have to cut the recording again, but like I said, I'm trying to keep this below 15 minutes, because a 15-minute long episode uploads in no time, and I want this to go up tonight. And another reason I'm doing this Let's Build in Alloidville is, like I said, I want to start putting other stuff in Alloidville that's not Alloidville, blah blah blah. Alloidville that's not houses. Actually, why am I running so far? There's water over here. I want to start putting stuff in Alloidville that's not just houses, and I don't want to take away the time from Alloidville, so I've been playing around with the idea of doing a series of builds and stuff. I was thinking of doing it creative, but if I gotta build stuff for Alloidville anyway, might as well keep doing it. And y'all seem to like Alloidville. I like Alloidville. It's coming along very nicely. Alloidville is becoming one hell of a little town. I would move to Alloidville. Aha, we were able to cheat with that one. Should be about 2 or 3 more buckets of water, and we'll have that part done, and we'll go ahead and we'll put some benches around where the water's at. That's like stuff I was saying back, you know, you guys probably done stuff like that in your own builds, you know, little, you know, throw down the stirs with some signs, and there's a little space to sit. But I mean, that's what we're doing here. But okay, so 2 more buckets of water and the pond will be finished. And of course, all it'll need is some lily pads, but we have to find those. And then I'll show you guys how to get the flowers and stuff. Some people might not know. There's always those new people at Minecraft. Like I said, I had to go to YouTube to find all this stuff. I found in various YouTube videos, except for the pond. The pond was my own personal idea, but the tree and the path, and well, the path and ultimately how to get the flowers and stuff came together from one video, because the way it works is the flowers and stuff will come around in the inside of the path, and it looks pretty cool. I probably could have brought some more bone meal with me, but oh well. Alright, last bucket of water, and we can start throwing up the last of the stuff for the little park here. I keep overshooting it. There we go. Not quite still yet, but I actually kind of like that. It looks pretty cool. It looks cute. So now we'll go ahead and we'll throw down this. We just want a couple little benches around the pond for lovers to sit and hold hands and talk about their lovely days together. Oh, wrong button. I wanted that button. And you just throw a sign at the end of these. And ta-da! Little armrests. Like I said, just something a lot of people already know about. But you know, there's always that person who has yet to discover the trick. That is not the trick. Get you bad sign. You're a bad sign. Why must you make me stop being serious? Any serious video. I was wondering myself though how long I'd be able to keep on the serious face for this Let's Build. I did pretty good. I was very mature for this video. I was very mature. Reese, Tor, you two would be very proud of me. Anyway, but now what we do is we just take out our bone meal and we're just going to spam out the grass and set the ground with bone meal. And that's going to give it that park effect. You see we got flowers and grass just growing. See? It gives it that park feel. Now I don't know about you guys, but if this park was in my hometown, I would visit. And see, the grass kind of grows up along with the path, so it all works out. And then once the trees end up growing, we could, like I was saying, we could have brought some more bone meal so we could have grown the trees too. But so what do you guys think? If you guys like the park, if you guys like Alloidville Off-Centered Park, hit that like button. Come down here with the family, do a little bit of fishing. You know, you and your wife, hubby, whatever, can come sit on the pond, you know, on a little swing together. It's gonna be a little bit tight, but there you go. Hubby, you can let your wifey sit in your lap, boyfriends, girlfriends, etc., etc. Frolic through the flowers, la 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 la. But if you guys have anything else special in mind that you want to see me build in Alloidville, let me know and we'll get right down on it. I've already got a couple things. I've gotten ideas from Vapidly Acute about putting in some street lamps, and she wasn't even trying. She showed how to build those, and I was like, those would be awesome in Alloidville, so those are going to go up. Along with a couple other things that were shot to me. But if you guys yourself can think of something that you would love to see in Alloidville, go ahead and hit me up in the comments and tell me what you'd like to see me build for our new Let's Build series. And I'll even put up a sign making you the honorable owner of that, like, you know, pretty much like in memorial of blah blah blah. And that's an extra shout out, guys. So you want some extra shout outs, hit me up. This is I'm Fixing Alloy 1, and I will see you guys